What up, YouTube? My name is the Ripper Danny B, and welcome to part 2 of Wrestlemania. This is episode 3 of the WWE 2K16 Universe Mode, and we're kicking off part 2 of Wrestlemania with a 6-man battle royal for the United States Championship. Now, first things first, I want to apologize for Lillian's voice back there. You'll also hear the commentators in about 30 seconds or so. That's because when the patch came in, it reset all my save data. So basically, I forgot to turn the the voices off again before I came to do this. Don't worry about that. It's okay, I'll talk over them. I'm just as annoying as they are, so it really makes no odds either way. Now, the important thing to remember here is you'll remember at the end of the 2K15 pre-season mode, Rob Van Dam exited as United States Champion. Now, RVD isn't in this game. I haven't brought a core in. I just said I wasn't going to use too many cores that weren't, proper cores. So that's what we're going to do. So instead, rather than putting the belt back on a fake RVD, we vacated it. And we are going to put it on a new star. We've got a 6-man battle royal here at WrestleMania to determine that new star. First of all, you saw, of course, the Big Show. And can we please have quiet on the set for this jackass? If you could see my face, that would have made that a lot better. I really need to sort out a face cam. Not that any of you would want to see my ugly mug and all, but there you go. The Miz is entrant number 2. Nice touch there with the Big Show. I know I mentioned on the last episode about people getting out of the ring, but the fact that they bothered to make sure Big Show steps over is pretty cool, although Miz got rid of that coat ridiculously fast. And of course, a man that is a former United States Champion himself. Quite like the fact that he got his own name bar there like he does on TV. That's pretty cool. However, they are well out of date with it. I guess I can give them a bit of credit. It's not a massive out of date thing like, half the stuff they do. Although the game doesn't like it apparently because he's glitching out. He's trying to switch the flags over. It's Rusev anyway. And I am so, as much as I'm annoyed that the Tron and the Star and everything else hasn't been updated yet, at least we don't have the Lana introduction anymore. Like, that kind of put me off wanting to use Rusev in the past because, I like my entrances. But I don't like that, But there you go. Rusev is in. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Universe Mode. Long Island IC, it's Zack Ryder. Ryder was, of course, missing from last year. So I'm glad to have him back in. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like to be Ryder, He was in one year and not the next, but he's back. And he's got a chance at the United States Championship. His model looks a little off. I know they say they scan everyone, but I don't believe it in a lot of cases because some of these models are, they're just too off. And again, Zack looked better there in that shot. Maybe just the entrance model.
And from Brooksville, Florida, weighing in at 234 pounds, Bo.
And of course, all you have to do is believe that Bo Dallas could be your United States Champion. If you were a follower of the preseason, Bo Dallas was a big player in the preseason. Due to the fact that before I started recording the preseason, he was actually a multiple-time WWE Champion. And he still qualified for the WWE World Championship Elimination Chamber match, although obviously he didn't succeed. Bo looking to get right back on track and pick up pretty much where he left off last season. And go on to win the United States Championship. Bo's model does definitely look a lot better this time around, I've got to say. I mean, he should do. He's been around a bit longer now, but... And he's on the main roster this time too, which is great. Means I didn't have to sort that out. And next, of course, none other than the legendary Goldust. Goldust making an appearance here. He didn't have much to do last season, so maybe he's going to get a good shot at the start here. I like the new coat that they updated it. It's very cool. Might accidentally see that on a core or two in the future. You know. Anyway, your 6 competitors. Big Show looking tired already. 6 men over the top rope battle royal. You know the rules. The last man standing will be the new United States champion. Obviously, as you've gathered, there are going to be a lot of titles on the run this time round, but then again, I think the roster kind of supports that, so why wouldn't we? Big Show in trouble already on the outside there. On the back ropes, is Goldie going to go in and help? He is. That's 3 men. And Big Show is gone, baby. Well, with the exception of this past Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, that kind of fits what we'd expect from Big Show in Battle Royals. He's out in seconds. You know, they always say, you know, the biggest men are the threat. Well, no, they're not, because everybody goes after them. Really not a threat at all, is it? But there you go. Big Show is out. We are down to 5 already. I think Miz fell through the ropes there. We are trying to push these episodes out quickly to get on track, as usual, as you'd expect from me. I am behind the times. Always am. Somehow. But I've been working a little bit on trying to make sure the quality of most of these matches are better. I know the last part was a bit odd. That's because the program I was using to edit that one actually automatically drops the frames, which is just annoying as hell. That's what makes the quality look a lot worse. We've upgraded our projects a bit here. I'm getting used to the new editor. It's Lightworks, in case anybody's interested, because I am still poor. So I'm having to use a free program, but Lightworks is actually, it's a bit of a git to get to use first of all, but I mean the basic stuff, once you get to use it, it's absolutely fine. So if you're interested in video editing at all, you want to step up, especially if you're on Windows. You know, Movie Maker can only go so far. If you want a free project that can do the job, it's Lightworks, certainly. Bit of a steep learning curve, and I still haven't learnt most of the effects, but I don't really need them for game editing, so what difference does it make, really? Rusev in trouble there. Goldust has got Rusev on the edge. We're going to be down to 4. Nope, Rusev is still alive. So yeah, we are trying to push these episodes out, so you may see up to 3 of them today. I'm going to hopefully get back on track. I've set up a huge schedule for myself this time. You know, last time I fiddled with a few schedules. Tried a few different things. That's an awesome sign of Bo Dallas there.
And remember, the title is on the line here tonight.
We are definitely guaranteed a new champion. Nice bit of commentary there. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should leave the commentary on. I haven't really gotten used to it yet. Give it a judge. And obviously, these first few episodes are pretty much a review as well as a kind of just getting into it. As I said before, I'm kind of dropping the whole TV production element thing. It's a game. Come on, people. We've got 2 guys in trouble. Goldie saves himself. Can Zack Ryder do the same? Yes, he can. It wasn't Zack, was it? It's Miz. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I made a mistake. Give me a break. They look similar. They really kind of do from this angle. Oh dear, I made a mistake and people are going to eat me alive for it. A few physics detection problems here, which is a bit of a shame, but what can you do? Zack is taking it to Rusev as well. This is going to be some clanging all over the place here. Do apologise, you'll probably hear most of that. I'm going to try and keep it to a minimum. Still new at this after all, as most of you would have figured out. That's Rusev. Rusev has been eliminated by Zack Ryder. That was pretty impressive by Ryder. Wow. So we're down to 4. Bo Dallas, Zack Ryder, The Miz, and Goldust. The United States Championship on the line, baby. Yeah, we are going to try and build some new stars. This is a huge roster this time, as you all well know. And it's only going to expand, not only with my cores that I'm doing. I still haven't revealed exactly what I'm going to do with them yet. That's because I haven't set it entirely all the way up yet. but it will be done fairly soon. Fairly soon. I lost my voice here. I'm trying to record this one while I edit another one. It's getting a bit mental here. Like I said, I'm behind. I'm trying to keep up as much as possible. Bo and Zach in control here. We all love woo-wooing. Woo-woo! Bo Dallas and Goldust. No, Miz and oh my god, I'm having one of those nights, aren't I? Goldust in the corner. Miz is in the ropes. There goes Miz. There goes Goldie. One after another. We're down to 2. It's Zack Ryder and Bo Dallas. I don't think I'm going to get these two confused. Should be alright. Hopefully. This is why you shouldn't rely simply on one element of the character model to try and determine who they are. Stupid Ripper, eh? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun getting to grips with this game. It is actually, it's a step up, man. It is a step up. I've enjoyed it so far. I've played a few matches online as well. I'm still not very good, so you know I'm having a few problems, but yeah, it's a good game. I've had a bit of fun with the creation suite. You'll see a couple of those pop up in the universe mode, both superstars and arenas. You've already seen the title pop up, so yeah, it should be all good. Although the patch has wiped out my Legends Championship, which is kind of annoying. But never mind. I'll bring it back. I might redesign it a little bit. You know, let me know what you guys think. If you like the Legends Championship the way it was, I'll try and recreate it as much as possible. If not, if you prefer a new design, let me know in the comments section below, and I can get to it before we get to recording, you know, Sting's next match, as it were. Nice throw over there by Bo. I'm surprised that's still the signature with him, but then again, I guess, what else would you give him? I haven't really seen enough of Bo to know what moves he's using at the moment. As much as that sounds ridiculous, I haven't been. We've got the inverted DDT there by Bo Dallas. Either way, this is a fresh young guy that's going to win this one. Bo, like I said before, was a pretty big player in the last season mode, but as I've said many times before, and I'm sure I'm going to say again, stats have been reset, so it really doesn't matter what you did in the last season mode. The only thing that mattered was if you came out of it with a championship, but you know, that's it. You know, pretty much there's nothing special about it, nothing fancy about it. Zack Ryder now over the ropes. He looks to be in trouble. He's done it! Well, I don't know about you, but after watching that performance, I certainly believe Bo Dallas is your United States Champion. We'll have to see what Bo can do with that title as he goes forward, but man almighty, just another big upset there from Bo Dallas. What does it matter? A new US champion. Epic performance by the Believer. And he looks rather pleased with himself. Well, that's the first match. Let's move on to the second match and keep this part rolling.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
Here we go with the 5th match on our WrestleMania card, and here we go. It's the Hardcore Championship Open Challenge. This seemed to be a favourite during the preseason, so we're continuing on tonight. And Jack Swagger, of course, is the man to hold the belt at the moment. If you didn't watch the preseason, let me just fill you in a little bit. The Hardcore Championship Open Challenge takes place at least once a week. No matter what show it's on, it's once a week, and the champion will defend. And they will always defend if they are in a match. So it has to be done at least once a week, but it could be up to 3 or 4 times a week depending on the amount of shows. Jack Swagger defeated Brock Lesnar, of all people, as I mentioned in the opening match tonight, to win the Hardcore Championship in the first place. He then defended it against Neville at Elimination Chamber. The only man so far to successfully defend the Hardcore Championship. But what a match he has tonight, as his challenger is Cesaro. This is a last man standing match. And Cesaro is going to be looking to make some of the momentum back that Tyson Kidd made in the first match of the show. Now, Cesaro didn't exactly have a great showing during the preseason, so he's going to be looking to gain some of that momentum back. And what a better way to win a match at WrestleMania with the Hardcore Championship on the line. We got swag, people. Yes, we do. That was a really kind of Matthew McConaughey sounding voice then. I don't know why I did that. I'm upset with myself for doing that. Hardcore Championship on the line. Jack Swagger. Cesaro. Who actually does that move. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Swagger and Cesaro. Now, you may have noticed one small change there in the edit. And that's the, the user bar coming up. And there is a reason for that. The patch came out today for this, 1.02, which means I can now do title matches within universe mode at my discretion, which is beautiful, because up until this point, you may have noticed they've all been done in exhibition mode. And that's just because I couldn't do them, in universe mode. But I've done them, I've sorted it out now. We are in universe mode. One bloody downside, of course, being the amount of momentum. In fact, there's two downsides. A, the amount of momentum gained so far hasn't translated over, which is a bit of a shitter, so there you go, but we will start seeing that from now on. And B, of course, as it always is with WWE and 2K, the update has meant all of my save data has disappeared. So all of my unlockables in Showcase, my career mode, which isn't so bad really, because I kind of screwed up the recording in my career mode, as I may have mentioned a few equipment problems, as it were. My laptop just does not want to do what it's supposed to do. I need a new one, people. But yeah, so I'll get to restart that at least, so you can come on my career journey with me, which will be fun. I'm almost kind of happy about that. But my custom titles and such have disappeared, so when you do see the Legends Championship again, Sting's Legend Championship, it may look a little different, because I wasn't smart enough to upload it to Community Creations before the save data disappeared, because I'm an idiot, basically. But yeah, here we go, the Hardcore Championship on the line. We've still got two more matches in this part, this one and another one, and of course we've got the final part, part 3, to come tomorrow with 3 more excellent matches. Hopefully excellent matches. Anyway, let's hope it's WrestleMania. There are going to be a few changes to Universe Mode this year, as I may have mentioned. I've kind of forgotten, time going on in my short-term memory loss. But we're leaving it as it is before. We're leaving it because this was supposed to be the final show of the preseason, not the first show of the 2K16 season. I'm leaving it as was. So we may see some changes to the Hardcore Championship. I might leave it the same because it seems to be a fan favourite. And this could be a really quick match. Luckily not. I guess the design to keep people down longer in this mode, in this game, might actually make hardcores? Yeah, hardcores, of course. Last man standing matches last a little bit less time. I don't know, maybe it'll be an interesting play going forward. I was going to do a tables match for this originally, but I figured after realising I could put the Divas in a table match, there's no point having another one, is there? We've got 5, we've got 6. I'm all over the place tonight. This has been such... I started going to record this part, like tonight, about an hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago nearly. And I've just had so many problems that, oh God, I'm knackered now. But it's working, finally, I think. Hopefully, we probably are still going to see a few problems. But thank you all for bearing with me as always. We are going to get back into the full swing of this mode, as well as kicking off with some new shows at the end of the month. Should be good. Turn this channel into what it was supposed to be, and that's a WWE Lovers channel, because I am, of course, a WWE lover, if you haven't gathered. I'm also a smart, so you will see a lot of that going on, but especially in the booking for these shows. But I'm less of a smart than, you know, the smarkiest of smarks, as it were. I could say smart about 34 times more in this video if I wanted to. You can see the beam going across there, that's pretty cool. Nice little touch. The WrestleMania Arena, I think, is a bit of a letdown. You know, just because they haven't done it in daytime again, which is weird. They should have done. You know, they've done this a couple of times in the past, but it's not like they can't, because THQ managed the tribute to the Tubes. You know, in fact, it might have even been Ukes, because they're the developers. I don't know how this kind of thing works. I'm sure some of you will let me know. But yeah, they could have done it outside, and they didn't. I know we had a few dark matches at the end of that, but it was pretty much only Roman and Brock that got that treatment, so a bit weird, but it's there, it's what it is. So there you go. Hardcore Championship Challenge match is well underway. Cesaro is definitely getting the upper hand on Swagger here tonight. There's a single defense all you're going to see from Jack Swagger. What's that now? 5. This is pretty cool. Last year, if you remember, I had the sound off again, like I always do. But having the sound off meant I had to try and keep along with last man standing matches and count outs on my own. Crowd counting along this time seems to help a bit, so this is all good. Especially seeing as I'm recording on a Roxio. For most of you that you know, anyone that records on a Roxio, you know you can't do live commentary with it. And I've gotten around that in the past by doing after commentary. Now I'm using good old trusty iPhone and a set of headphones to record it, which is why the quality is crap. I have got a half decent mic, but I can't use it on the iPhone because Apple is stupid. I say that, I love my iPhone. Been wanting to, you know, I keep getting told I need to upgrade, I need a new phone, because the battery life is like 2 hours now. But I don't really care. I love my iPhone. Swagger is staying down, man. Cesaro seems to be all over this at the moment. We've got last 4, I believe. Yeah, 5, 6. Damn, it could be over, man. 7, 8. Swagger ain't getting up. He's shifting, but is it enough? I don't think so. I think Cesaro's done it. He has. Ladies and gentlemen, your new hardcore champion, Cesaro. That's amazing. This is going to be the replay, is it? Just Cesaro standing over a prone Jack Swagger. There you go, man. That's a little unlike Cesaro, that move there, but whatever, you know. He's hardcore champion. He's allowed to be a little bit proud. It's the first singles title he's won since the US title all those years ago. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of part 2 of WrestleMania. Everyone's favorite, John Cena, baby. It's going to be a big match. This was going to be a huge match in the preseason, but we're having it now. I couldn't let it slide. John Cena, baby. Entrance is a bit weird this year, really, isn't it? They've taken up the speech that he did in the last one, which I thought was pretty cool. But hell, what do I know? John Cena running the ring at WrestleMania, as we've seen so many times before. The champ is here, I guess. I don't know. Maybe he is. Maybe he isn't. Yeah, John Cena. This next match is a one-on-one match, and it is scheduled for one fall. John Cena is your first competitor. And I'm sorry, I kind of just leant on the mic there a bit. You probably heard that. It's alright. Doesn't matter. Crowd playing there. John Cena goes one-on-one tonight. But who's his opponent, you ask? When you're going to do WrestleMania, baby, you're going to do it big. This is a one-on-one match, and it is the biggest what-if situation I think we've ever had in the WWE. What if John Cena was to go one-on-one with The Undertaker at WrestleMania? There he is, man. Undertaker. Now, I've got to point out one thing that I think is a little weird. You saw in Rusev's entrance. I've still got the breakout option there. That's pretty cool. Considering I haven't selected a character yet. It's pretty cool. Yeah, considering Rusev got his special kind of Bulgarian flag sign, Taker doesn't get his own entrance bar name, but oh well. Never mind. The Undertaker. 25 years of The Undertaker. Something I will be covering very heavily as we open up our new shows later in the month. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter what era of wrestling you come from, you know the name The Undertaker. It's a phenomenal feat, and tonight, here on Ripper's Universe, can he do the unthinkable? Stop John Cena. Quite frankly, it's unthinkable either way. I know the streak no longer exists, as much as I could pretend that never happened. But Undertaker versus John Cena, I mean, who wins, who loses, doesn't matter. It's going to be an epic encounter between, and I know you're all going to hate me for saying this, two of the absolute all-time greats. Well, the absolute all-time great, and one of in John Cena. Time has run out. It's time to get a kick in. John Cena, The Undertaker. One-on-one at WrestleMania. And there's the bell. And as usual, I'm trying to keep this damn coughing down. And I've been talking for, what, 10 minutes now? 15 minutes? And it's already starting to go off again. I think I've got a problem. But Taker going in aggressive, man. Massive start here by The Undertaker. Really taking it to John Cena. I'm going to say I'm loving Taker's model this year. It looks a lot better than it did last year. Maybe that's because Taker looked better this year. I don't know. But Cena with a reversal there. Nice reversal by John Cena. Yeah, Taker's model is looking a lot better. I like it. Cena getting all cocky up in there, resting, waiting for The Undertaker to return. I'm glad they didn't fix that bit, because that's quite funny. As it always is in 2K games. Glitches galore, baby. This is the only real 2K game I actually even play. I don't know, I'm about to get slapped for saying, "You've never played Borderlands?" No, I actually haven't. But stop complaining, this isn't a gaming channel. Well, it is, I guess. I don't know. Talk about it what you will. I'm kind of distracted by the 3 Dolph Ziggler fans in the front row there. Like in the middle section, there's 3 pink shirts. It's quite distracting. I also got to give a slight apology. You may hear through the sound some banging, some crashing going on outside. That's because this past Thursday, November 5th, it was Guy Fawkes night here in the UK. It's Saturday, which means people are having their celebrations tonight. So the fireworks are going off. There's quite a lot going off around my house. So, yeah, that's probably what you can hear. Hopefully it's not too big a deal. This has gone completely the other way now. Taker started off massively aggressive. But this is just your standard 1 full match. You've got Taker. So, you know, being on the outside, yeah, the referee is counting. I'm assuming he's just gotten to 5. 7. As always, I've got to keep the sound low so I can't hear what's going on. Whoa, man, that was cool. I don't know the game this well yet, so as I'm watching some of these little, you know, nicks and tricks come up, like Taker falling on the announce table, then you get to experience that as I am for the very first time, so it's very cool. Glad I managed to get this started early on this year. You know, right at the beginning. I've been planning on doing something like this for about 2 years now, and I just only got round to starting to do it about 3 months ago, which is ridiculous, really, isn't it? There you go. That's a Cena chant, isn't it? Can you just imagine how divided the crowd would be? But I know there's a lot of smarks that go to WrestleMania. That's the time, really. No matter what, old school, baby. No matter what, the WWE's chosen get booed no matter what. But it would still be a massive division to see Taker and Cena go at it. I think we'll just appreciate a good match. As good as Taker can manage anyway. He seems to be hit on and off. Like, the match with Bray Wyatt was serviceable, but it wasn't spectacular. But the 2 matches with Brock Lesnar have been out of this world this year, so you get what you get from Taker, I guess. Kick out there by the Undertaker at 2. Whoever wins this one, I mean, it's got to be a massive boost to them. Potentially where they're going to go from now on. Attitude adjustment, man! Attitude adjustment! 1, 2. Oh, of course, it's the Undertaker. He kicked out at 2. Taker's got a finisher lined up, isn't he? Yes, he has. Choke slam. Can Taker put away Cena? We got 1. We got 2. Is Big Match John going to go down there quickly? Hell no, he isn't, man. I must have been watching a Bray Wyatt promo, because I swear to God I'm mimicking him some way. The Sunset Flip. The Sunset Flip powerbomb by John Cena. New movie pulled out of the repertoire. Was it this year? I think it was, against Rusev, maybe. 1, 2. Taker's still alive. Gonna go for a quick rest hold here. Nope. No, whatever it was going to be. Might have been the rest hold, might have been the elbow to the head that you see way too often on these guys. Good old classic throwback there. Sorry about the coughing, guys, as always. Trying to keep it to a minimum. Trying. Failing. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. That's funny. Taker, he's got him up. He looks like he's got it in. He has Tombstone Power Driver. A little bit of extra taunting there by Taker. Is it? That's interesting. He didn't go straight for the cover. Going for a comeback. He could have just finished it, I guess, but yeah, you got to make sure you got to put John Cena all the way down, right? Leg drop to finish it up. Taker hasn't moved that spryly in years, man. Counter from John Cena, though. Taker should have finished it when he had the chance. He could have made a very big mistake by not putting John Cena down after the tombstone. Going for 5-knuckle shuffle version 2. There we go. Cena's rolling, baby. The crowd are in it. I'm in it. Let's go. 1, 2. Nope. The Undertaker kicked out. Yeah, pretty much, Cena. He's going to go for it. The AA. That's going to do it. That's got to do it. Referee in position. 1, 2, 3. Man almighty, Taker could have had it. He could have had it, but he didn't go for it. And he'd come to regret it. Cena there, that would be pretty much the right reaction after a couple of moves. But again, he should be used to it, right? All of his matches include false finishes these days, don't they? Man almighty, there we go. Taker kicked out of that one. Just straight away afterwards, really, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Taker going for the choke slam. He looked like he had it. I mean, he came out big. He came out strong. So aggressive in the first couple of minutes there. But he couldn't keep it up. We've got to give a quick point out to the WrestleMania signage there. I didn't get a chance to say this, obviously, so I wasn't doing any kind of a review show back then. but I actually was a big fan of the Mania stage this year. I know it's a pretty much recycled design from WrestleMania's 27, 8 and 9, but all the same, I like that big kind of feel to its stage. And it's pretty much the only stage every year now that we see that's, you know, completely customized, so always gets me a little bit happy. I was going to say excited then, but I know how you guys would take that. There we go, the final stretch for John Cena. This one is going to go over so well with the subs, isn't it? Regardless, John Cena beats The Undertaker in our main event of Part 2 of WrestleMania. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for Part 3, where we will see the WWE World Heavyweight Championship on the line. My name is the Ripper Danny B. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe for a lot more WWE content, including Part 3 of WrestleMania. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good night from me.